What's good, everybody? I'm Blitz5, and today I have an awesome video for you guys regarding PUBG on the Xbox One, and that's because training mode is now live on the PTS, which is the public test server right here on the Xbox One. So we've been waiting for this for a long time. I logged in this morning, and it did not disappoint. This thing is absolutely incredible. It's so much fun. There's so much stuff to do, and it's actually a great addition into the game because there's so much stuff we can actually test with this. It really is awesome. So just as an FYI, this launched last night on October 18, 2018 at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And like I said, this is just on the public test server. Eventually, it will be live and be a permanent addition. But for right now, you're going to have to download the PTS to try this out. Alright, so before I show you guys what's available in the training mode, I figured I should skim through the patch notes and highlight some of the important stuff here. So the map itself is the smallest map in PUBG. This is 2 kilometers by 2 kilometers in size. Regarding the matchmaking, they're going to wait until there's at least 5 players in the lobby to join into one of these, and then there's also a 5-minute grace period where people can join in. The total length of the match is 30 minutes, but if you join in 4 minutes in, obviously there's only going to be 26 minutes remaining. They said if there's less than 5 players, they're going to start the match after 5 minutes of matchmaking, but hopefully there's going to be a lot of people playing this. I think there will be. There's going to be a lot of interest and you won't have to wait. Also, players cannot drop below 1 health in training mode, which helps a lot. You're going to be getting shot from a lot of random players. And it's also important to know that you can't blow up in any of the vehicles. They'll start smoking, they'll catch on fire, but they won't blow up, so don't worry about it. Alright, so now that we have those formalities out of the way, I'm going to pull up the map here and go over one section at a time, show you guys what's available there and some footage. So we'll start on the left-hand side of the map first. This is where the racetrack is, and this is definitely my favorite area on the map because of all the jumps and funny stuff that's available here. So the racetrack is pretty pronounced. I think you guys can see that on the map. And then to the right of it, we have one of the main parking lots, and then to the right of that, there's a smaller racetrack that's kind of like a dirt racetrack, like a rally race. And this is really cool. I went in here with the scooter and had a lot of fun. It's really cool. This is like Forza in PUBG. Just kidding around, but the fact that they have this, I think, is really, really cool. And just a pro tip here, this parking lot has the muscle car and the motorcycle, so you're going to want to get over here and get those vehicles because they're going to be highly desired with the racetrack and all of the jumps. And then also, this is where the loot jump is, which was advertised. People have seen it in commercials and kind of promo videos. So obviously I had to hit this up. Did it with a couple different vehicles, had a lot of fails and laughs and funny moments. But the Roni was actually the one that took this loop like a champ. Here's some footage of that right here. I also tried it in the muscle car and had some big fails. I think the muscle car is almost like too long, or sometimes hits it going too fast. Gets a little while to get used to it, but a lot of laughs here and some awesome jumps, doing some barrel rolls and crazy stuff on this side of the map. Oh my god. And then next, on the opposite side of the map, we have the 800-meter range. When you walk up to this area, you'll see a table just loaded with all the different sniper rifles, which is really cool. You can go up there, pick one, get the ammo, and then you move over to the other side, and there's a table just full of scopes, which I thought looks so awesome with the 4 times and 8 times and 6 times just located there, the way they have them all laid out. Pick up everything that you want, and you can test out your sniping abilities in this game. So I thought this is going to be one of the most useful areas for me in the game in terms of improving my gameplay, because to me, sniping and long distance sniping is one of the most difficult things in this game. There's just so many things you have to kind of account for, how you want to use your scope, there's different zonings, leading people, leading shots, and this area is perfect for that because we have stationary targets, we have moving targets, and it also shows the different distances. Here we got like 100 meters, 250 meters, 300, 400, 500, and so on. So this is an area that I think I'm actually going to utilize to improve my gameplay a lot here, and I definitely think you guys should check this out. To me, this and the racetrack are my 2 favorite parts in the map. And then next to the 800-meter range, they have the close quarter combat range. I thought the way they designed this area was really cool. You basically walk up to the post and there's different weapons there. So we have like the shotguns, the pistols, the submachine guns, and they stay there all the time. So as soon as you pick them up, they kind of just respawn, and you can practice all of that stuff right here. And then over to the side, we have a bunch of different warehouses here located with different weapons and equipment and helmets and all that kind of stuff. You can just go through here, pick up all the stuff you need, and you're definitely going to want to have a backpack and stuff when you're picking up all these things. things. Obviously, having armor and the helmet doesn't really matter in the training mode because you can't die, but everything is pretty much located in the center here, and there's a lot of different stuff to test out. We also have the grenade pit, which I went over, tried to throw some grenades. I think this is going to be pretty useful too because you can time your grenades, practice cooking them, throwing them, the distance, the trajectory, all that kind of different stuff here. And then above that, we have the urban combat range and a bunch of different areas in the map where you can practice your combat, close quarter combat, and all that stuff here in the center. And then we have the 400-meter range, which I didn't really go to. I expect that to just be similar to the 800-meter range. And then we have the second main parking lot area. This is really like the main parking lot area that has most of the vehicles here. Pretty much everything in stock. You can just take your pick. And then when we go to the north of the map, we have the docks area. I was running around here and couldn't really find a boat, but then I eventually went over to the side and found this boat here. So if that's what you're looking for, here's where to find it. And then all of the dots on the top of the map are different boat jumps. I went out in the boat here and drove around. Didn't seem like there was too much stuff going on here. I didn't really have fun going over these small jumps, so I really wouldn't recommend this. I would recommend sticking to the inside of the map and checking out all the other stuff that this has to offer. And then also another just random pro tip here. Well, it's not really a pro tip, just kind of like an FYI, that if you climb the top of all these cars in the little junkyard area, there's a ghillie suit here, and this is the only location that I saw so far, but I'm sure it's probably hidden elsewhere. So this is pretty much a summary of the entire map. I hope you guys can get on and try this training mode very soon. I'm definitely going to be spending some serious time in here today. I already have so far this morning, and I love that they added this into the game. It's really fun. Like I said, it's hilarious. I already had a lot of laughs just playing this by myself, and it's actually going to be really beneficial for a lot of people, and I'm sure there's going to be a lot of YouTubers who do some crazy creative stuff and some gun tests in here, and it's just going to bring a lot of stuff to PUBG, and good on them for bringing this in, and hopefully it will be on the live server soon. So as always, thank you all for watching. I'm Blitz5, and peace out.